Chris, when I was out visiting, you were telling me about the technicians and what they were doing out in the field and this program that you were getting involved, and you explained it to me, and it was like, they're out there, they're in the community, and you were saying, hey, when they see something, we want them to say something. What was the genesis of that?
Absolutely. Our field technicians are in neighborhoods, at homes, in places where perhaps they can see some things sometimes that others don't always see. We realize that we have a responsibility, not just an opportunity, to speak up when we see something that isn't right. And so, in partnership with this incredible nonprofit called Guardian Group, we created Operation IFAST, which trains broadband field techs to recognize and report signs of human trafficking while they're out in the field. I brought a short video that will explain the mission much better than I ever could. But I will caveat that by saying this is a tough topic. It's unsettling, especially in a business setting. But it's a topic that we cannot turn away from. And so, let's roll the video.
Let's play the video.
Sex trafficking is the fastest growing criminal enterprise in the world. It's time we did something about it. The internet is indispensable to the modern world. It entertains, informs, and connects us all. But there's also a part of it that most of us never see. There is a dark side to the internet. A dark, disturbing place, invisible to most of us, where predators hide in plain sight, reaching out to children on social media, gaming platforms, and chat apps, grooming and recruiting them for the sex trafficking trade. They have infiltrated every network in almost every country. Guardian Group and Operation IFAST exist to disrupt and prevent the sex trafficking of women and children. Founded in 2010, Guardian Group fights sex traffickers on their turf with a team of analysts and hundreds of volunteers who provide analytical and online investigative support to law enforcement at no cost. Operation IFAST is Guardian Group's broadband industry initiative in the fight against trafficking. Created with BSP, CL Tel, it's supported by the Rural Broadband Association and America's Communications Association, ACA Connects. Because 100% of sex traffickers use the internet to groom, recruit, and sell children, BSPs have the unique opportunity and responsibility to join the fight. That's why more than 70 providers across 17 states have stepped up to close the gap between sex traffickers and law enforcement. And now, you can join us in saving the lives of women and children victimized by sex trafficking by becoming IFAST certified. It's a simple process in 3 easy steps: invest, train, and connect. Your investment of $1,591 fuels Guardian Group's analysts and connects law enforcement to free analytical support, which results in recovering more victims of sex trafficking. With the free, self-paced online training, your employees learn to recognize and report the red flags of trafficking in an observational-only capacity, creating a frontline defense in your community. And finally, by connecting law enforcement with Guardian Group in your area, you provide local officers with analytical support that saves lives. Sex trafficking damages lives forever. Together, we can start saving lives. That's why we're asking you to join the growing force of BSPs fighting the sex trafficking of women and children and become IFAST certified today.
That was inspiring, and I hope that inspires you to get involved. I'd like to introduce Andrea Love, who's at the center of this between the Guardian Group and Operation IFAST. Andrea, will you join us? Welcome, welcome. So tell me, Operation IFAST, Guardian Group, how did you guys get together?
Yeah, so I met Chris in the fall of 2022, and at that point in time, Guardian Group had been trying to make a model similar to Operation IFAST work in other industries, hospitality, transportation, and every door just continued to close, to the point we thought that this model probably didn't work. And then Chris reached out from Iowa, of all places, and said, I'm in broadband, and I think we can help. And IFAST was born very quickly after that, first at CL Tel, then in the state of Iowa, and it has continued to gain momentum across the country. And as the person with the least amount of broadband experience in this room, I just have to say that your industry continues to impress me. You are a group of great people willing to do the right thing, and Guardian Group is totally honored to get to be partnered with you in this fight. The companies that are already participating have made big impact, and we're so excited to see the impact that's going to continue as more of you join us.
Yeah. And I will just say, from our perspective at CL Tel, it has been so just impactful to see how our internal team has embraced getting trained, embraced the responsibility that we have and the opportunity that we have, and it's become a calling card for them to get behind. And we are already seeing this program work. Lives are being changed. The program actually works.
Andrea, if people want to get engaged, how do they learn more?
Yeah, so you can join Operation IFAST. The simplest way to get started is by making your annual investment of $1,591. And we didn't just pick that number to annoy your bookkeeper. It is the number that is associated with the law in this country. The one law that every single one of us can agree on, that you cannot sell a child for sex. And so when you make that donation, we want it to be a reminder that you are investing in protecting the most vulnerable in this country. So you can scan the QR code, or if you have questions, you can come see us at the Innovation Showcase. We'll be on the right-hand wall.
To show our support, Calix, 20 years of connections, we're going to match the first 20 broadband providers with a similar donation.
Thank
you.
you.
I want to say thank you to Andrea and Chris for all you've done in bringing this program forward. I really appreciate, and I hope you all get involved. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you,
John.
Calix. Thank you.
Thank you.